Today, up in space, limited resources, a major problem that's probably going to kill you and your crew if you can't solve it. It's a classic trope for a reason. Up next. Greetings, everyone. This is Everything Board Games, and I'm your host for today, Paul, the Techno Funk Boy. Really appreciate you tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at a tabletop role-playing game. It's a current Kickstarter called The Void Above. Links are going to be, of course, below. There's a couple of weeks left on this Kickstarter, and so you still have time to join in if this is something that that does appeal to you. Now, The Void Above is coming to us from Murkdice, and it is a hard science kind of survival adventure game. Now, they did provide the quick start guide to me for the purposes of doing this review, but if you go to their Kickstarter, this is the same quick start guide that they're going to provide for you from that page, where you're going to be able to download and check it out for yourself and see if this is for you. Now, a lot of role-playing games, you know, is kind of come down to problem solving, is how we approach different situations. In fact, I think this is probably one of the coolest aspects of tabletop role-playing games, and what really kind of sets it apart from video games is the problem solving aspect of it. That, you know, as players, you're going to be able to hopefully come up with more solutions than was anticipated by a game designer or the dungeon master. This is a game that really seeks to play into that sort of idea by using a very familiar trope, but one that works for a reason, and that is, we have a major problem. We're up in space, and help is not coming, and so it's going to be what you are able to accomplish to solve this problem. There's a lot of potential here, and this is actually one of my favorite, like, when it comes to like movies and stuff. This is like one of my favorite genres, and so I was pretty excited to be able to actually take a look at this game. There's a few things about it that made me happy, and if you were part of the audience that is really being targeted here, it's going to appeal to you as well. The first is, this is really a survival adventure where you are going to have limited resources and limited time to fix whatever it is that's going wrong. The second is that it is really hard, and so this is one of those games that you are going to have to work really closely with your team to figure out what are you going to do next, to try to think several moves ahead, in fact, in order to accomplish goals. This is not a system that is designed for combat. This is not a system that is designed for first encounters with aliens, or that sort of thing. This is a system designed kind of like the movie The Martian, where you are alone and everything is going wrong. The system itself is really quite simple, and it's going to lean very heavily on the game on the game master to take the input from the party on how they're going to approach something, apply a skill to it, and moving forward. The skill rolls themselves are difficult, and it's designed to kind of try to get you to lean more on your party. That's most definitely a feature and not a bug, and the mechanics of the game work really well to accomplish that goal of getting the party to, to combine forces to accomplish accomplish whatever task that they're going after. The quick start guide is going to have your basic rules as well as some character sheets and a first adventure that is going to get you started on what this game is like. And I think it does a really good job of like introducing you into this world, because it's not something that is plot driven, even though there is, there definitely is kind of an inciting incident that is causing the issues that you're encountering. But this is a game of problems. I mean, just essentially problem solving is that here is the situation. How do you manage it? How do you navigate it? And that is where the force of the adventure is going to be pushed. As a system, the mechanics work remarkably well for the genre that it's aiming for, and I think that's what is really going to be best about the Void Above, is that this is something that is simple enough to pick up and apply, and yet it is something that matches its genre, that is going to encourage teamwork, that is going to something that encourages problem solving, while also being something that is difficult, that is going to cause unintended consequences of your actions, things going wrong along the way, that it is a system that is going to allow for like partial successes or successes, but with something else that goes wrong because of it. And that is exactly kind of the system that you want for this particular genre. And so if this is something that your table is looking for, that's something that is not at all combat driven. In fact, the game does not expect you to engage in combat really almost at all. But if this is something that really appeals to your party, that instead of being combat driven, it is problem driven, then this is something that I think really works as a system, and is something that I'm looking forward to playing some more. Again, the links are down below. You can check out the quick start guide there, and that's going to kind of guide you through an initial adventure to see if this is something that you want to check out more of. As well, please do check out everythingboardgames.com for more news, more reviews, as well as our YouTube channel. If you do hit that like and subscribe button, we really do appreciate it. We've got more reviews coming out that I'm also looking forward to, and so I hope to see you there. Until next time, take care.